Last night, somebody kidnapped my ghoul, and I don't take kindly to that kind of insolence. Now, I don't care about her or her life, but what I do care about is my authority. So whoever did that is going to pay in blood. The only lead I have is this really strange email from Beckett, of all people, where he calls me, he says that LaCroix praised me as a very capable man, which at this point is so fucking wrong and clueless that it's not even funny. And Beckett might be many things, but he's surely not stupid, so I very much feel like this is a trap, but I'm going to visit that friend of his nonetheless. Just because, well, as I said, it's one of my only leads, and even if it were not for the kidnapping of my ghoul, the wording of that email is still so strange that I would feel compelled to check it nonetheless. Now, I do also have the book from the Giovanni mansion that I could sell to Pisha in exchange for one of her magical artifacts, and then when our business is concluded, I guess I can get rid of her as well. I'm not sure where she stands, regarding the actual politics, but when it all comes, crashing down around, I would rather not have to face her as well, so it's probably wisest to eliminate her when she's alone. Evening.
Yes.
I have that book you were looking for.
The Voce del Morte. The Giovanni never willingly share their secrets, and I've had little success infiltrating their strongholds. How did you obtain this?
Well, let's just say that the California Giovanni just made it to the endangered species list.
It will take some time to translate and unlock the secrets of this. I will have to move on from the city to evade any Giovanni seeking it. Take this. This will complete the terms we agreed to, and I think it is adequate compensation. It is the key of Alamut. It instills dread in those that would harm you, and makes it harder for them to strike you. Make no mistake, our dealings do not make us allies. If indeed we meet again, do not ask me for any favors. I will...
Oh, believe me, I won't.
Advice, however. Leave this city. These are its final nights. Discord looms heavy. I've felt this before.
Huh. What do you mean?
In November of 1938, I was translating documents in Leipzig, Germany, written by a purported Crusades-era necromancer. There also, I felt a sense of impending chaos. Soon after was the Kristallnacht, the wellspring of a new world war.
Well, so you say there's a war incoming. I would say you're right, but then predicting that does not require too much foresight, does it? Before we part our ways, there's something more I need to tell you.
Take my advice. Leave the city before it comes crashing down around you.
Well, when it comes to crashing down around you, I think it's actually your time to leave the city, and not using a car or anything like that, if you know what I mean. You seem powerful enough. Maybe your strength will be of some help on my quest to glory, and if not, well, it has been a pleasure doing business with you, but you know what they say, you never mix business with friendship or anything like that. So defend yourself the best you can, and bring it on.
I've walked the world since before this country existed. If a man walks into a tiger's domain, it may result in his being devoured. So it has.
I know you're powerful, but you're not nearly powerful enough.
Though I have no doubt you'd make the attempt, it would end in one of two results. A quick death for you, or several lifetimes of frustration, pestilent and agonizing.
Agonizing? Yes, but not for me. Fuck, get the fuck away with these fucking zombies. Okay, I must admit, she's got me a little there. Now, that's better.
This is not death. You are not the unknown. By killing me, this will be an inconvenience.
Now, do I want her? Is there anyone else I would like to save a spot for? You know what? I don't think this is worth it. I'll just give you the final death and be done with it. You've been a useful enough partner. Consider this my final gift to you. I think I'll save the spot for someone else. Maybe Strauss? Maybe LaCroix himself, although I would imagine if anyone were to consume him, it would probably be Andrei, right? We'll see about that. Now, I'll take a sip of blood, because I must say it was a rather tough fight, tougher than I anticipated. But I emerged victorious nonetheless, as I always do. Now, I'm supposed to meet Beckett's friend in a smoke shop in Santa Monica, so I think I'm going to do just that. The email is just too weird to ignore.
Where to?
Take me to Santa Monica. The smoke shop is right here, okay. Well, which one of those would be... Evening.
Good evening to you.
I'm looking for someone named Scott. He might have left me a note or something.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Well, I guess I'll wait around for him. He was supposed to be here, right? Oh, there's a note on this table. Beckett, I couldn't wait for you. As the suspect left early, check my laptop in the coffee shop on the move for where we are going. I left the main door unlocked and the password is our clan. Okay, that's a really stupid move if you ask me. But wait. Coffee shop. So that's not here, because this is the smoke shop. But the coffee shop, I feel like it's on the other side of the street or something. I think I remember the sign for it. Somewhere around here. Yeah, Seymour's Coffee. That would be it, right? We are moving. He's moving into the new location. Main Boulevard in Hollywood. Huh. But is this still open? I guess they are in a process of moving it. Now, There was supposed to be a laptop here, right? Yeah, I think this is it. And he said the password is our clan, so Gangrel. That's a fucking stupid password, if I ever saw one, but let's see what he's been writing about. And Beckett asked me to do research into the sarcophagus. During one of my nightly sessions, another vampire sneaking around looked like a La Sombra. Learned obfuscate could avoid being spotted. I'm curious about what he was doing in LA. The La Sombra went into this old house downtown, showing a red symbol. So, is that the... Yeah, Black Guy asked if I've been enlightened, so it's about the Brotherhood of the Ninth something, the one that was led by Hazel's child, Vic. I left sometime later. Agent of the Prince entered that building. Soon after, the Black Guy ran out and climbed down into the sewers when I lost him. So I guess this is about me destroying the Brotherhood. At least at that point, they could still be excused for thinking I was working for the Prince. In Santa Monica, I watched how the La Sombra entered the old junkyard. Wait. Huh. La Sombra teleported behind me. So, wait, cause there was a guy at the junkyard. He was standing in front of the door when I entered it, and it was very clearly not the serial killer I destroyed and consumed later. So was that this La Sombra he's speaking of? I suspect that the La Sombra tries to recruit vampires to complement the usual Sabbat canon fodder. Don't know about the Black Guy. Doesn't seem to affect the sarcophagus thing. Bad feeling. Not a fighter myself. I will contact it and ask Beckett about it. I fixed a meeting with Beckett in the Santa Monica smoke shop. Shadowed the Black Guy there. I overheard that he wants to meet someone at the end of the Santa Monica pier, and that this should be the La Sombra. I hope he'll start from the smoke shop so Beckett and I can easily trail him to the guy. Well, so I guess I'm visiting the pier then. Who's that? Who are you? Have a death wish? Well, I can easily accommodate you. But, so someone knew I was here. It doesn't really matter. As I said, I suspected this was a trap all along. But I must say, it was pretty stupid to send mortal opposition against me, and even then, just to one guy? Really? Even if that was a vampire, I could have easily taken him. And that was a fucking low-life human. So, I'm not sure who developed that bright idea. Now, I feel like the pier is rather obviously an ambush, perhaps not really for me, but still. I should better be on my guard, and to that end, I feel like I should probably drink some more blood. I guess I can drink 2 of those lesser ones, just to save the better ones for later. They were supposed to meet at the end of the pier, right? So somewhere around here. Are there any clues left, perhaps? There's some blood. Looks like there has been a fight here. And there's yet another note. I think the La Sombra is aware of me and this might be a trap. In case I don't make it, check for downtown sewers for the emergency hatch to the library basement. I left it open for you. Well? Oh, so this was a trap after all. Just not a particularly effective one. Fucking losers. Like, at this point, this is getting kind of ridiculous. They throw everything they have at me, and yet, time and time again, I emerge victorious. Well, I guess I'll be checking the downtown library then. I'm still not sure what this is about. Like, why did... Because the email from Beckett was fucking weird. Obviously he must know I've thrown my lot with the Sabbat now. Courtesy of Gary, that fucking cowardly scoundrel. When he escaped, I'm pretty sure he must have let everyone know what happened. So I'm not sure why Beckett is acting like nothing happened. And I wonder if they have my ghoul as well. It's one of the only leads I have on her disappearance. So if it was not them who have taken her, then I don't really know who could that be at this point.
Not today.
Need a ride?
Yeah, take me downtown. Now, supposedly, there's an emergency entrance to the library somewhere in the sewers, which I'm not particularly stoked about, but I've been in worse conditions. Nobody seems to be paying much attention to this alley over here, so let me just climb down here. Now, there are maps around, so... Hollowbrook, Library 10. So it's... across... Wait. Which hatch is it again? It doesn't really show. Near E, between E and F. This is G, so that's not the lane, right? G. Ah, it is. I'm supposed to go here and then turn. I think between E... Wait. Between E and G... Is that here? Yeah, I think this must be it. Yeah, this is probably the basement of the library. The elevator does not seem to be working. Ah, the fuse box is broken. Maybe I can find some spare ones here. Yeah. Okay, this should do the trick. Interesting design for a library. Oh, there's a guard. Now, the question is, do I care about mortal attention at this point? And I guess the answer is not fucking really. Like, there's literally nothing they can do to stop me, really. And more often than not, they don't seem to care that much. Like, it seems the police force in town is spread rather thin, and they do not allocate a lot of resources to you know, things like random killings and whatever. They seem to forget about those quicker than I would have anticipated, really. Well, I guess it's kind of wise of them, because if they would oppose me, you know, constantly, it's just more dead cops in the end. Managed by Mumbly Joe. Not sure how that helps me. Anything interesting on the computer here? I need a library card, apparently. Well, I'll search the place to see if I can find anything. Ah, that's the library card. Anything else interesting here? That doesn't look like it. Pre-Columbian Mesoamerican spirituality. Would that be about the bullshit that Victoria is into? The Aztecs, yeah, right. Might give it a look, but later. Okay, so insert card. Unlock? Unlock what? Switch unlocked. Art is the secret. So presumably there's a switch hidden in one of the paintings, or maybe one of the sculptures. I don't feel anything or see anything here. Aha! It's a switch hidden here. But what does it do? Oh! Well, I would say I'll be damned, but I feel like I kind of already am. Or I would be, if I believed in this shit. This looks like the torches back at the Giovanni mansion. Well, also looks like somebody died here. But I'm still not sure what this is about. Must say, if this is a trap for me, then it's awfully elaborate, because theoretically I could have never reached this location. Like, if I was not observant enough, or if I just didn't care enough, then I could just never find this switch and never find this hidden chamber or whatever. So, I'm not sure what's that about. The fuck is that? That's the black guy from the Brotherhood, right? Well, I guess that was him. But who's the other guy?
Get the fuck out of here.
Some Malkavian? Was that?
It seems that these final nights has brought us together once again. I see you've begun to embrace the beast within you. I smell the sweetest blood of my brethren upon your very hands. But enough with the pleasantries. Witness the power of my flesh transformed into the vessel of your destruction. Farewell, young Canaanite.
Well, I don't know if you've heard, but I'm shaping up to be quite a player in the Sabbat myself. But if threatening me is your goal, then I guess you're going to have to suffer the consequences nonetheless. I'm not quite sure what the guy's deal is. Like, I don't think it was set up by Beckett. It seems too elaborate and too... like, why would he work with this La Sombra, and why set it up in a way that I could never... theoretically I could just never find... I could just never find this chamber, and then I would never really encounter him. So I have no idea what's going on here, but I guess first I'll teach this clueless idiot what it means to oppose me. Huh. Now, the guy that disappeared, was that Beckett's friend? Not that I care, but I just don't understand what happened here. It doesn't look like it was a trap for me. It doesn't look like it was a trap, period, because why would you design your trap in such a way that the person you're trying to trap in the first place must first, jump through hoops to actually fall into your trap? Like, that doesn't make sense. So, I have no idea what's going on here. Maybe somebody hacked Beckett's account. Maybe that just wasn't him. That's pretty weird, all things considered. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what to think about it. The fuck? That's one of the flesh-crafted creatures that Andrei made. Fuck, is he behind it? Did he, like, grow so scared of me that he wanted to get rid of me? I guess the others of his clan could have made those creatures as well, right? But I just don't get what happened. And it kind of bothers me because I haven't discovered any trace of my ghoul either. Huh. I don't really appreciate being clueless about the situation. So, well, I'm not sure what to think about it, but I feel like it's finally time to report back to Andrei with the news that the Kueji-Jin have the key. Oh, and there's the whore. I will feed from her first. Hey, ready to serve me once again?
You are insatiable. Still, I can't thank you enough. Come here and collect your reward, hero.
I guess Victoria and the fat guy are no longer here. Andrei.
Have you found the professor yet? What has he told you?
I know how to get into the sarcophagus.
Do not mince words. Tell me.
Well, we need to find ourselves the key, and if we can get it, then the sarcophagus should stand open. Now, the professor himself seems to be convinced that there's nothing supernatural about it, but then again, he is just a human. Well, or was, rather.
A key? A key? Yes, of course. How could I be so blind? Tell me you clawed this key from the dying hands of the doctor.
Well, he didn't have it. It was stolen from the Dane, and Ming Zhao, well, she paid me a visit and she claims to have it.
Slithering, arrogant she-devil. Eastern snakes have no place in the New World. They trespass in our lands, play politics where they have no place, and now she tampers with ancient forces. She has no right. I will mangle her porcelain skin and have her skull as my chalice.
Well, and there's more. It seems that she's been conspired with LaCroix against the Anarchs.
Ha! You see, child, the Camarilla is impotent, weak. LaCroix is desperate, his greed too powerful. He does not see he will be reviled by all after we crucify him in the light of dawn.
Well, this will all be worth it if I finally get to watch him burn for all the hoops he made me jump through. Not to mention, he fucking killed my girl at the very beginning. Not that I cared about her, but I cared about him meddling in my business.
It is time to take what is rightfully ours from the Asian devils. This is a moment of kings and fools. Tonight, we either strike a blow for canines the world around, or we die, throwing ourselves against the spears of the Kueji-Jin.
Well, I don't really like losing, Andrei, so I'm going to strangle them with their own intestines instead.
Attacking the palace single-handedly would be suicide. I shall call a conclave of the city. Rally your pack, raise the shovel heads, and make preparations for the bloodiest of wars.
I don't really need an army, Andrei. Send who you can, but I am going to bathe in the blood of the Kueji-Jin. Well, it's time for the final showdown then. The fuck? The fuck is going on here? How did I get here? I don't remember walking here. The fuck? I I keep reaching for my gun and I can't... Fuck! LaCroix, you fucking sucker!
Cool of you to drop in. Were you in the neighborhood? To what do I owe the pleasure?
What the fuck is going on here? LaCroix, I'm going to rip your fucking throat out!
You'll do no such thing. Kneel.
I will never... Fuck! Fuck, I can't... He's too fucking powerful, fuck!
Did you really think I wouldn't have contingencies
Fuck.
for a loose cannon like yourself? That I wouldn't anticipate that impetuous chip on your shoulder? Please, running off to join the Sabbat? You're an embarrassment.
Embarrassment? You fucking fuck, I'm gonna...
Silence! Ventru don't reach my age and standing without learning a few useful tricks.
Fuck, I can't...
You underestimated me,
I
Kindred.
want to rip his throat out, but I can't... How did you... How...
I've had you programmed from the start, you fool. How lucky for me. By your own making, you became the perfect sleeper agent. Now, why don't you begin by telling me about my sarcophagus?
I'll never say a word to you, you fucking prick.
Tell me, where is the sarcophagus?
Fuck, You fucker! The Archbishop has it. He's hiding in the basement of the Hollowbrook Hotel.
You see? Isn't this
Fuck,
easier
I'm
with
going
you
to
who
fucking
operate?
end him.
Now,
I'm not
has
sure
the sarcophagus been
how
opened
yet, but... There's... Fuck! There's a key. Ming Zhao has it.
A key? I see. And I suppose if you know that, then you must also know of the Alliance, don't you?
I do, yes. You're a fucking idiot if you think this is going to last. And when I will fucking end you.
That makes the rest of this so much easier. I give you my thanks, Kindred. You've served your prince well. You, see him out, once and for all.
No. It can't fucking end like this. I can't resist. I can't turn back. All I can do is fucking obey. This is fucking embarrassing. It can't be the end after all of this. Fuck.
¿Estás segura que eso
How?
funcionará?
What?
Me parece muy muerto.
Am I not?
Claro, almiéntalo más.
Fuck.
Pero
How am I
se ha
still?
despertado en días.
El topor no se romperá fácil, no después de haber caído tanto.
Ojalá que valga la
How am
pena.
I still alive?
Esta mierda me ha
Although,
dado sed.
fuck, maybe this is hell.
Mira,
Maybe I'm condemned to
ojos se
listen
abren.
to them babble in fucking Spanish for all eternity.
Alive. I mean,
Fuck,
you know what I mean.
am I still alive?
I told you he wasn't too far gone. You should learn to listen better. K-Knight, you have a lot to catch up with before this whole city outruns us. That was no small fall you took, K-Knight. For us to find you before you met the morning's doom. Luck smiles on you. Bringing you home, we nearly all perished to the sun's rays. You're lucky to be in one piece at all. Más o menos.
Fuck, how did you guys find me at all? I thought, as much as I hate to admit it, I thought this was the fucking end for me.
From the vinculum, we heard your cry for help. In our hearts we knew that one among us had fallen, and fallen hard. You were laid out across the road, splattered in gore. How many pints of vitae has the pack fed your parched, broken body over the last 3 nights? I've lost track.
I've been out for 3 nights.
Your fate was horrific. Your survival, astonishing. But the real shock was where we found you. At the bottom of the prince's penthouse. Tell me, K-Knight, tell us, that the only fall you took was from a window.
LaCroix, I'm not sure how the fuck he's done it, but he has dominated me. I couldn't resist as much as I wanted to.
Calmate. There's no need to guard your dignity. You say the prince is your enemy. Then your word is all we need. This pack doesn't turn its back to our own so easily.
Well, I guess I'm glad you're on my side. I appreciate the loyalty.
Escucha. Whatever secrets you whispered to LaCroix has swept the city into frenzy. With the sarcophagus under Sabbat protection, we forced many hands into an uneasy handshake. The Anarchs and the Camarilla have formed an alliance. They've skirmished with us a bit, but most of their army is moving against the Kueji-Jin, seeking the Dark Father's key.
Well, so let us sit back for a moment and watch them kill each other. We can then sweep in and mop up the remains.
For me, the battle will not end until the Ancient itself is vanquished, and his pawns meet their final death. Only with the key in hand can we be sure of the city's safety. We must strike at the heart of the Kueji-Jin, their golden temple, and take back what is rightly ours.
Well, I guess we must do that, but first, I really need to rest. At least a little bit more.
The pack has been anything but idle through your torpor. Arturo and I remade a platoon of the cattle in our image, ready for battle. You were the last soldier we needed before we take this war straight to Chinatown.
Well, if you put it like that, I guess if we must go, then let's go. Now, it's perhaps not the best time, but I feel like I owe you... I owe you a little bit of an apology at the very least, fat man. You did save my skin right there. Now, let's go slaughter some Kueji-Jin, although it seems somebody has beat us to it. Yeah. Seems the Camarilla and the... look at them. Hand over the key and maybe you can keep your ass. You're one to talk, you hypocrite. You talk a big game about the Camarilla until you need them to haul your ass out of a fire. The Sabbat is going to eat you alive, or what's left of you after I'm done with you. Oh, Bertram, how nice of you to drop in. I'm really going to enjoy bashing that ugly face of yours in. You're just jealous because you're weak. You're all weak. Gary is weak, that fucking coward. He ran before me like a little fucking girl. And now, well, now I'm going to finish the job. Well, I survived that, and I'm going to survive you as well. Fat chance. I'm going to enjoy sucking your soul out of your neck, you fucking coward. Well, give me everything you fucking got. Fuck, how is... What the fuck? How is that possible? How the fuck is Skelter here? I killed him once already, didn't I? Well, run if that is your choice, you fucking coward, but I'm going to get you in the end. So... You're... thought you were smart, Nines, but apparently standing against me, not so smart after all. You really think we can take you? If you really thought that, you wouldn't be fucking running right now. Well, you better run the fastest you can, cause I'm really going to make you suffer for all this. I'll find you, you fucking asshole, and you're going to regret that. Now, he said they're going to move against the hotel, so perhaps we should go and warn Andrei. But before I do that, I really need blood. That's better. Although, in the privacy of my own mind, I have to admit, if they fucking murdered him, then that might make certain things a little bit easier. Andrei! Andrei, you there? Fuck, is he dead? Andrei, you dead?
I see you too have survived the Camarilla's onslaught.
Andrei, what the hell has happened here?
The prince's attack dog came here with a coterie of thugs. He tore through the ranks, trampled our soldiers. It was a bloodbath. Our brothers were wiped out by the pack. There are a few survivors. You, myself, a handful others. As you can see, I'm badly wounded. I only just evaded LaCroix's marauders.
How could you let this happen?
I was a fool to think that the cursed Ventru would not have planned for this. The strength of his enforcer was unlike any. I never believed. How could the prince sway one so powerful?
That does sound like excuses, but nevertheless, I will rip their throats out one by one. And I will enjoy that.
It's good to see you haven't lost one bit of animal tenacity. You will need it. There are greater concerns than my welfare. They've taken the sarcophagus. The entire city is in jeopardy. It's only a matter of time before LaCroix greedily opens the accursed tomb and seals our fate to the ancient.
It's worse, the Anarchs actually have the key, and Nines run away with it, but it sounds they aren't as unified as LaCroix would have liked us to believe.
There is still a chance. If they are hoarding the key, the only place safer than Ventru Tower is in the mystic clutches of the Tremere. You must raise the chantry before attacking the tower and destroying the sarcophagus. It is the only way.
Well, time to wipe out the Tremere once and for all. I don't take kindly to being kicked out of a window.
These bones, this muscle, it is but an encumbrance. But grafted onto you, it is a weapon of terrible beauty. Let me sculpt you in the image of the beast incarnate.
Well, let's do it. I'll take whatever help I can get. It's not like I was much of a looker anyway.
Our fate lies in your hands, K-Knight. In this hour, you are his sword. Do not show our enemies mercy. They wish to herald apocalypse unto our world. Show them the oblivion they seek. Show them the full fury of the beast unleashed.
I like the sound of that. Each of them is going to pay. I wonder if he's going to survive, but either way works for me, I guess. Do you have anything to say?
The Anarchs think themselves champions of freedom, masters of their own destiny. What freedom is there in choosing a master to kneel before? What courage is there in hiding behind the veiled magic of the Tremere? They can whore themselves to the Camarilla if it pleases them. They're all cowards just the same, and their kingdom will crumble before us tonight.
Yeah, you were useful enough the first time with the Giovanni, but you did chicken out of the fight with the hunters, so are you ready to redeem yourself this time? Will you storm the chantry with me?
See, we will eat their hearts and steal their strength.
And you?
Camarilla? Anarchs? Sabbat? Victoria won't shut up about these damn blood feuds. I don't give a shit about that. Just point me in front of the next Knight with the death wish.
Well, it's pretty complicated, but for now all you need to know is that those punks ripped us off and wiped out most of our people, so now they've gotta pay, and they've gotta pay hard.
And still with this damn coffin. So they took it. So what? If there's some monster inside, let them have it.
You need to get your act together. We need our eyes on the prize, whatever it is. If it's the ancient, or if it's just a maybe even if it's just a box, then clearly it could be used as powerful leverage. We need to get it back.
No, te equivocas. I see everything so much clearer tonight. Everything is moving so much slower. I have time. Time to think and react. See, man, it's all clear.
What are you talking about? What is clear?
Listen to me. I've had another, how you say, revelación. While you were out, I hit the clubs in Hollywood with the boys. Came across this bar de tetas, and that's when I saw her.
So who? What do you...
I could see her energy. I could see she was like us, and I had to have her. So I waited. I waited almost till dawn, till I had her alone. When I finally cornered her, she tried to get away. She tried to put up a fight. She was strong too. I could feel her edging her way into my heart. But then, he came to me.
Who is he? Tell me what happened.
The beast. He came to me. He told me what to do. He took over. When I finally came back, I was lying in a pile of lingerie and ashes, but I could feel her inside me. Everything's so calm, so slow now.
Ah, so you've consumed someone. I don't really care. I know the feeling. It is pretty great. But for now, let's concentrate on doing the same thing to our enemies.
See, I'm with you. Before dawn, those cowards will pay in blood.
Now, I think I need to buy some blood just in case.
The blood god returns.
And so he does. some ammo would be helpful as well.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
I need some ammo.
Alright, here's what we got today.
Now, what I'm missing the most? I guess I don't have that much money left. Okay, this is probably everything I can afford. Anything I can sell? Not really. I know we don't have time, but I really feel like I need to rest, at least for a moment. Maybe not for the whole day, but at least for a moment. I need to gather my thoughts. I need to... Fuck, that was a hard night, starting with getting thrown out of the window, and then those two assholes saving my skin. I must say, wasn't expecting that. I might have misjudged them. It seems they really, in their own way, it seems they really do care, which is pretty weird if you ask me. But I guess I am grateful, in a way, cause as much as I hate to admit that, if it was not for them, I would be fucking dead. It would be the end already, and they've given me the chance to, well, avenge myself and avenge all of the slights I've suffered because of LaCroix and the others. So, I'm almost ready to assault the Tremere, but I need to rest just for a little bit. And after that, well, it's going to be the end for them and a new beginning for me.